Hi everybody, Zabracus here with Mail Monday episode 15, I think. But we're also going to make it a Thirsty Monday because I will not be able to do Thirsty Thursday this week because I will be traveling that day. And so we're just going to combine the two. So tonight we're going to drink the Pugzilla IPA by Edge Brewing. It's actually just their regular Edge IPA. They just have a special label for it, and it is tasty. It is a very tasty IPA. I've had it before. So I'm very excited to drink it here. Shit. Gotta always take care of, always gotta take care of that head. And we're gonna drink it out of a Spider-Man glass today, because the new movie's coming out this weekend, so may as well. Alrighty. So, first we're gonna open the few things of mail I got. And then we're going to have a very just quick discussion / rant. By discussion I mean I'm going to just, discuss at you, because you don't really have any say in any of this. About weapons to use for the zombie apocalypse, like pros and cons of various ones. So, cheers. It's very flavorful. Very floral. Very delicious. Oh, actually, I don't want to open this first. I want to open this first. Yes, be thinking what weapons you would use in the zombie apocalypse. So anyway, this first piece of mail I have is addressed to my family, my household, for the National Wild Turkey Federation member. So yes, I am a member of the National Wild Turkey Federation. We could talk more about that later. Essentially, I grew up in a very rural area. I grew up hunting and all of that. So yes, I am a redneck by nature, but yeah, essentially this thing is I get special rewards and discounts through Nationwide because I'm a member, but I don't need this because I already have car insurance, so thanks anyway. Okay, next I have a special offer inside. What could it be? What could it be? Oh my goodness, guys. I got 2 fake credit cards. 2 of them. 2. Because I am pre-approved for the credit line. That's so awesome. A $0 enrollment fee. $0 over limit fees. Guys, that's so amazing. I seriously hate receiving these things. Like, as a kid, I was so stoked when my parents would receive these because of the fake credit cards, because then I would take them and pretend that I had credit cards and that I was a big person. But now that I'm an adult and get these things, it's like, oh, can you just not? Ugh. And then I just look at all the bills I have to pay with real credit cards and debit cards, and it's just, is the worst. The goddamn worst. I hate being an adult sometimes. Anyway, package. A gift for you. Hi, Zabracus. I am late on the birthday gift for you. I hope this is a game that you will really like. From Jacob S. Oh, thank you, Jacob. Because he got me Horizon Zero Dawn. I've heard so many awesome things about this, and I've been dying to play it. So yes, I am pretty sure that this will be a game that I will super get behind, and I will stream the shit out of it, along with 1,000 other games that I have to play right now. But I will try to stream this next week, just for you, Jacob. Just for you. Thank you! I'm gonna put it right here, because this is literally the stand that all my games are on. So, okay, so that's all of the mail that we have this week. Very small mail, but I mean, there's a holiday coming up. My birthday's gone, so people have no reason to send me things, but feel free to, send me a postcard or just a weird letter or a normal letter, whatever. I'm gonna start trying to create theme months, just to do that, and I'll try to also do like themed gift exchanges. So if you send me something in the theme, I will send you something in the theme. So I'll get that going pretty soon. I'm thinking for the first month, which will begin in, we'll start August, I'm thinking a cultural month. So send me something cultural and I will send you something cultural. And we'll just do that throughout the month of August. So yeah. But if we want to do this for July, well, the theme is going to be unofficially Game of Thrones. So there's that. Anyway, now to the Thirsty Monday portion of this. Weapons to use and not use during the zombie apocalypse. So I think about this all the time. Like, I will just be sitting like in a park somewhere and I'll just think, what would I do if the zombie apocalypse happened right now? I usually think about this in airports because it's like a super confined area where there's shit tons of people and it would just suck really bad. And I always think, yes, I could get out of this alive. I also have dreams about this, like airports and everything. I survive awesomely in my dreams, by the way, with the most absurd weapons. I've used chairs as weapons. I have used pencils as weapons. I very rarely use real weapons as weapons. But yeah. But we're going to talk about real weapons. Okay, so the first thing that people are always like is, oh, I got tons of ammunition, I got tons of guns, I'm going to kill those zombies. But as like any like zombie movie or whatever, like how'd you know? Like, you run out of ammunition and then you're fucked. Sorry. You're just SOL at that point. And then basically you have to just use your gun itself as a weapon, just a bludgeoning weapon. And then plus, there's lots of people who are really, really bad about shooting guns. Like, it's really not just point and shoot. That's not how they work. They have a kick. They have a kick. And so, unless you actually can handle that kick, you probably shouldn't use a gun. But again, the number one reason to not use a gun during the zombie apocalypse is you'll run out of ammunition. If you have mass amounts of ammunition or you're in like a bind and you just need to kill that zombie right then and there, then a gun would be super useful. Preferably a shotgun because you're probably a shitty shot. And that way it's a scatter shot so you have a lot more luck. Or an RPG launcher. But the kick on that is gonna throw ya. Okay, so next thing, we'll say like a bow and arrow or a crossbow. So, ranged weapons. Ranged weapons are great. Except for when a zombie sneaks up on you and just, bite you from behind because that's what they do. And then all you have is your bow and arrow and your your arrows are in your quiver wherever the hell you keep that. And you're probably not a fast enough draw to, get your hopefully super fucking sharp arrow and stab the thing. And most arrows, like for hunting, they're meant to like stick in. They're kind of difficult to come back out because that's kind of the point of them. So, and obsidian arrows or arrows that you make yourself probably may not do all that well at killing the zombie in one shot. And again, just like guns, you will run out of ammunition. Shitty situation. But in general, with bows and arrows, you can make them yourself if you need to. You don't necessarily have to have a compound arrow or God, I'm struggling right now. A compound bow, you can make your own with wood and sinew and create your own arrows. But, you can only hold so many arrows just like you can only hold so many bullets. So, shitty. So then, a lot of people think a sword. A sword is the best. Particularly because Michonne makes wielding a sword look so easy. Most people would do really poorly at using a sword. because it takes a lot of strength to just like cleave through a human neck in just like one fell swoop, let alone a human skull. Like when you see her just like someone, it's like no. Like yes, your sword could do that if it's super sharp, but you have to be super trained to do that. So the average person, no, you probably won't do that well with it. And again, the average person doesn't know how to sharpen a sword, so those things that, like, just think of how many like zombie guts and blood and grossness is getting on that. Like, you gotta clean that constantly, and then you gotta constantly sharpen it. It's a constant thing. But yeah, swords are reusable, but again, it's this is a close combat weapon, so you have to be right up in the zombies like area. There is a very high chance that you will miss and that you will be bitten. And, you know, to kind of get away from the sharpening things, the next good thing would be a bat. Preferably a bat like Lucille, where it has something on it. Not necessarily barbed wire, but something. So that it's sharp and can pierce things. Because bludgeoning, you gotta hit things repeatedly. It's just bludgeoning, yeah. It's literally a thing. So, again, a lot of the same things like a sword. It's going to take a lot of power to decapitate or kill something. Usually, I mean, like, at least a sword, it can pierce through the skin easier, but the bat, it's going to be a bit different. You're just going to get glenned, which is good, you know, for a zombie. But again, that close quarters, and metal bats will dent, and you will just get rid of those. And wooden bats, just like any player in the Major League, like it's probably gonna break at some point if you hit it enough and hit it hard enough. Yeah, I mean, yes, I know that the Major League bats are like made a certain way, so they splinter a certain way, blah 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 blah. But in general, most wooden bats that you use to bludgeon zombies with, they're gonna break. So that leads me to a staff, like a bow staff, that we see some of the characters use, and that it's basically like a monk, like blah 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 blah, which is super awesome. You get a little bit more range with that than like a bat or a sword, just because they're longer than you, and if you know how to use them correctly, it'll work great for you. But you have to basically be a fucking ninja monk to use those. Otherwise, oh honey, you may as well not try, because you're gonna become a zombie yourself. Sorry, not sorry. So ultimately, the best weapon that you could use during the zombie apocalypse is a lightsaber. But your chances of finding one of those is basically slim to none. Unless you're a Force user and you live in a galaxy far, far away, basically you're gonna have a really shitty time during the zombie apocalypse. That's really all I got for you. Or maybe some superpowers. If you can like sling webs, flip, you can at least slow them down. I mean, that's good. It's something. Or you can Hulk smash them, or, you know, any superpower ever would probably be your best option. But I'm going to assume that none of you have superpowers, so best get used to just using whatever the hell is around you. I got a bunch of combs, so I'm gonna, after this movie, I'm gonna practice stabbing these combs into my wig heads, so that I can practice killing zombies with them. So yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you learned some things to potentially survive a zombie apocalypse. Thanks for tuning in again. Feel free to send me things. Again, the cultural things will be happening. I'll make more posts about those later. Send things. Things are down below. All the social medias are down below, so please follow me. I would super appreciate it. I adore you all. Again, Thirsty Thursday will not be happening. This took place instead. I'll be at Treasure Valley Comic Con this weekend, so if you're in the Boise area, please come see me. And otherwise,